Hello, I'm Amara Jones, and welcome to Caffeine TV, your daily video news brief. Here to take you through 3 headline numbers in just 3 minutes, giving you a different take on everything from housing policy to the Real Housewives. The first number up today is 28, as in 28%. Now, that's the amount by which the United States has agreed to cap carbon emissions in a landmark global warming agreement made with China yesterday. And China agreed for the first time in its history to cap its global warming emissions. And this landmark agreement between the world's 2 largest carbon polluters gives us a chance to save the planet and is really good news. Now, normally on this show, I have to say this is really good news when I'm trying to cover up some bad news, but no, this time the good news is really good news, and it might give us the opportunity to avoid that disaster that's depicted in that movie, The Day After Tomorrow. And it comes at a really opportune time because just 2 weeks ago, the UN's climate panel said that if we didn't reverse global warming drastically, immediately, that we would reverse much of the progress that we've made in human history since we began to farm and live in cities. But there's a wrinkle in all of this. The Republicans are saying that Obama's plan will destroy the planet when he's trying to save it, and that they'll oppose it. But hey, what else is new? The next number up today is 160,000. That's the number of households in the United States that control more wealth than the other 100 million. That's right, the 0.1% controls more wealth than 90%. And I didn't say 1%, I said 0.1%. And all this is detailed in an article in The Economist, and is summarized really well in the Global Post. And they say that things have gotten so bad that it may make more sense to try to marry wealth than to create wealth by starting a new business or something. And it just goes to show, as I've said here before, that all that jobs and stock market wealth that they're talking about that's reviving our economy, that's only going to the 0.1% when the other 99% aren't seeing it. Well, I have to say that all this means for me that my plans to marry a millionaire football player are totally on trend, and according to what's in this report, you can bank on it. The next number up today is 13, as in the number of women that accused Bill Cosby of rape in 2005 in a civil suit. And that civil suit was settled in 2006 and would be history. But as is detailed in Color Lines and The Root, it's burst back into public consciousness because the internet went straight ham on Cosby this week. And if you don't know what ham is, then look it up in Urban Dictionary. And Bill Cosby created the opportunity for them to do so when he put a meme generator, you say meme, I say meme, on his site, which invited viewers to create memes of their fondest television memories of Cosby, but the ham memes ensued. Now, the reason why is because there's a lot of talk that Bill Cosby is in talks with NBC to get his own comedy show. And many people are wondering why a person who is accused allegedly of committing all these crimes would get his own comedy show. But all of these allegations actually give us the opportunity to just spotlight some really important facts about rape. According to the Rape, Abuse, Incest National Network, every 2 minutes in this country, a woman is raped, and 2 out of 3 people who are raped actually know their attacker. Apparently, Bill Cosby allegedly met these women professionally and told them that he would help guide their careers, but instead drugged and raped them. Now, Bill Cosby's art collection of African-American art and African art is on loan to the Smithsonian right now and is up in an exhibit. But there are some types of ugliness that no display of beauty can ever overshadow.